In this video, I will demonstrate how to use Peplink's online ticketing system. Our Peplink engineers created this ticketing system to expedite the whole customer support process. With this system, you can submit your inquiry as well as any relevant documentation before our support team reaches out. Before submitting a ticket and contacting us, we have also provided a few resources for you to look through in order for you to get your answer and clear your doubts faster. So without further ado, let me show you the steps you can follow to get the support you require. First, head to the Peplink site, then go to Support, which is located on the top right corner. When you scroll down, you will find the Submit a Ticket section. Click on Login. Here you can find the steps previously discussed for resolving your issue or clearing any doubts in a quick and simple manner. The first step would be to check out the knowledge base. Peplink has a large and loyal community of users that are constantly sharing their experiences or knowledge on Peplink devices. There might be a chance that your concern or inquiry has already been solved by one of the active users on this forum. The fastest way to check if there is any relevant information to your inquiry would be to head to the search bar and search for a keyword pertaining to your issue. So let's say I need some support related to outbound policies. Then all I need to do is type in outbound policy. After that, an advanced search column will drop down. Make sure you select the knowledge base category. You can also filter your search to a more specific level by selecting tags, the date posted, and controlling the order you see your results. This will help you save more time. Now let's say you have some concerns related to firmware, but your hardware is absolutely fine. Then you can move on to the next step, which consists of checking for any firmware updates provided by Peplink. Our engineers are constantly providing firmware updates to fix any software bugs that might be present. This link will take you to a page where you can find out what the latest firmware is for your device. Also, you can find the user manual and other notes for each firmware. Furthermore, if you need to download the latest firmware for your model or device, you can find the download link here as well. If you're not familiar with the different series and cannot find your exact model, here are a few tips for you. If your model has an X in the name, then it will most likely belong to the X series. If your model has the word balance in the name, then it's probably part of the balance series. If your model has a cellular modem, then there's a high chance that it comes under the Max series, although the UBR and transit models are an exception to this rule. If you aren't sure about which firmware you're using, then you can head to InControl 2 or the web admin to check. On InControl 2, if you select a specific device in your organization and go to Device Details, then you can find the hardware revision and firmware version of your specific device. For the web admin page, if you scroll down to the bottom, you'll find the firmware version installed on your model. In case updating to the latest firmware was not the solution to your problem, then the next step would be to obtain a diagnostic report. To do this, first you need to connect to the web admin interface with a web browser. If you have a Max router, then you can type in 192.168.50.1 to access the web admin page. If you have a balance router, then you can visit 192.168.1.1 to access the web admin page. Then go to Status and click on Device. Here you can find the download button next to the diagnostic report field. Finally, if you still haven't found the solution to your problem, you can go ahead and submit a ticket. The support team might ask you to enable the remote assistance service so that they can better diagnose the problem and assess the situation. The steps for enabling remote assistance differ for each model. For the Balance, Max, Fusion Hub, and Surf Soho models, you need to go to your web admin page, and then, if you scroll down on the main dashboard, you will find the option to turn on remote assistance. If you're using a PepWave AP1, AP Pro, or Flex AP, then you must go to the Status tab on your web admin page. Then click on Device, and under the System Information section, you will find the option to turn on remote assistance. Now I'll explain how to use Peplink's ticketing system. There are some boxes that require some input in order for you to use the ticketing system. This includes inputting your name, email, ticket subject, type of inquiry, inquiry details, country, deployment status, and allow changes or reboot device. For the inquiry details, if you submit a file like a picture or PDF, then you can click Add Attachment. To make things easier, you can submit the diagnostic report so that our customer support team can have some context with the status of your router. Once you input all the required information, you can go ahead and click Create. Then your ticket is officially submitted and you will be issued a ticket number. To confirm whether your ticket was successfully submitted, check to see if you have received a verification email. The verification email will contain all the information you have submitted in your inquiry. It will also contain a link which will lead you to the ticket thread. To access the ticket thread, you need to log in with your Peplink ID, or you can use your Google, Microsoft, or Apple account. After you've logged in, you will be able to see that your ticket has been assigned to one of our customer support agents. Now, all you have to do is wait for our diligent support team's prompt reply. If needed, you can also initiate a chat with them to further clarify any doubts.